Yes, thank you.
Asante sana. Our question, before His Excellency can respond, alafu tuendelee. I want to welcome Kakamega County, Leon Major Malala. Karibu sana.
Haya bas, mimi kwa majina naitwa Leon Major Malala na leo hii nimekuja hapa Wamunyoro na agenda 3. Ya kwanza, ningependa kusema that for so long Gen Z tumesema we are leaderless and we are partyless. Na nyinyi mnajua ya kwamba that a mission without a leader ni kama ndege ambayo haina rubani. It is bound to crash. But leo hii I stand here firmly, boldly and assertive to tell Kenyans that the youths have found a party. Na chama yetu inaitwa DCP. Agenda number 2. Mimi ningependa kuambia my fellow youths, it is time we stop classifying Gen Zs as an age. Kwa sisi kufaulu hii mission, we need the unity of every generation. We need the patience of the millennials. We need the wisdom of the baby boomers. Na leo hii nimekuja hapa kuhakikishia that Rigathi Gachagua is a Gen Z by profession, because this is a man who shares the same visions with the Gen Z. This is a man who has our interest at heart. Na nyi mkumbuke that history does not forget. Mkumbuke when our party leader Rigathi Gachagua, when he was the deputy president of Kenya, he was impeached just because of saying that we should not be shot as the Gen Z. Mkumbuke our party leader as Rigathi Gachagua, when he was the deputy president of Kenya, he took an initiative kwenda kule kwenye mlima kusimamisha vijana kukunywa pombe ambayo haitakikani. Na hiyo inaonyesha the interest that our party leader has for us. Mwisho, agenda number 3. Mimi ningependa kusema hivi. For so long, vijana tumekuwa tukitumiwa vibaya. Sisi ndo tumekuwa tukiuza chama. We have been putting our lives at the forefront kupigania hawa viongozi. Tumekuwa tukiweka maisha yetu at the forefront kupigania vyama. Alafu ikifika kule mbele kwenye meza wanaturusha tena. This time tuko ngangari, tuko rada. Kidogo dakika moja tu. Kidogo ya mwisho nikimalizia, nilikuwa nataka kusema tuko rada and we must bring our demands right now. His Excellency our party leader, and mimi ningependa kuomba tukikuja hapa kwa hii chama cha DCP, I want you to assure us that there will be free and fair nominations. Mimi nasikia kuna watu ambao wanatembea na wewe wakisema, wakishachukua picha wanasema hiyo ni ticket direct. Number 2, mimi ningependa kukuomba vijana ambayo watakuwa loyalties wa hii chama, we will take our foot forward to sell this party. Ningeomba uashue that viti ndogo ndogo hizi kama za nominated MCA zikuwe za vijana peke yake. Mwisho kabisa. Party leader, mimi nasikia ya kwamba unaenda kule Marekani with the mama boys, our lovely mother. Mimi nataka kusema on behalf of the youths, we wish you a safe journey. Na ningeomba sasa utuachie sisi vijana ground, sisi tuendelee kusikiza ground. Na huyu with our national youth leader Wanjiku Thiga, tunataka kuanzisha initiative ambayo tutatembea all the 47 counties spreading the gospel that DCP is the party. At the end of the day, tunataka Fatuma from the coastal region to join this party. Tunataka Wafula from Western to join this party. Tunataka Omondi from the Nyanza region to join this party. Asanteni, Mungu awabariki.
Thank you so much, Rose. I would like to allow our party leader, His Excellency, in the 6th Rigathi Gachagua ajibu hiyo maswali ingine alafu tuendelee. Asante.
Thank you very much. Asanteni sana. Jackson Jai from Nakuru. You have asked about free and fair nominations. Let me say, for the avoidance of doubt, I'm not very clever, but I'm not foolish. I cannot, with your help, build such a strong party. A party that has in 1 year has won a member of the National Assembly, has won 3 MCA seats in Kisa, in Narok and Kariobangi. A party that is everywhere, is a talk of town. We build such a strong party, then we destroy it by not letting the people to decide. I want to paraphrase the late Stanley Kenneth Jido Machiba, who said, let the people decide. In Olokalao, we had done some scientific polls, and Sammy Douglas Kamau Waweru was leading. And he was insisting that since he's leading, we give him a direct nomination. And we said, no, let the people decide. And when we conducted free and fair nominations that are the talk of the country, even IBC has asked us to allow them to benchmark with the DCP. Why our candidate in Olkalau won by 87% is because he was a candidate who was a product of a credible, free and fair nomination, and hence was owned by the people. I want to confirm for the avoidance of doubt, DCP will conduct free, fair and credible nominations across the country. One of the reasons that I'm traveling to the United States is to enhance our capacity in terms of equipment, in terms of technology, to conduct free and fair nomination in the last week of March next year. I want to assure our young people, because even Leon Major has asked, please go to the ground. The rest will be decided by the people. Nobody will get a direct nomination in DCP. There is no preferred candidate anywhere, and we will allow everybody to compete fairly. The only instances I will say no, very firmly, is if aspirants bring violence to our meetings, or if they bring noise. As long as you are orderly, as long as you are meeting, your supporters are disciplined, everybody who wants to come to DCP is welcome. What DCP cannot entertain is violence, is disorderly behavior. DCP and its leader have been victims of violence, of goons, of disorder. We must do things differently. And since we want to form the next government, we must start showing the people of Kenya that we are orderly and we are disciplined. Otherwise, nobody is preferred. Those who want to take photographs with me are welcome. How they use those photographs is up to them. If you find your opponent has taken a photograph with Rigathi, don't complain, just stand up in the morning and take yours. If it can help you. And these photographs, I don't charge. If I had wanted to be rich, these photographs, everybody is asking, I will be charging 100 bob, I will be a rich man. So please, free and fair nomination, confirm. Number 2, Lydia Lanoy from Narok. Is Rigathi running for president? The answer is yes. There are many people. There are many people, including supporters of my colleagues in the United Opposition. I've seen them on social media and in public platforms advancing a ridiculous proposition that Rigathi, his work is to remove William Ruto and give leadership to others. Ati hiyo ndio kazi yake. Ati Rigathi has a beef with William Ruto because he removed him from office, and therefore he should just help us to remove Ruto and anoint somebody else. Rigathi is not a kingmaker. Rigathi is king. Let me say, I am not mobilizing Kenyans to remove William Ruto as president because of bitterness, no. Because of vengeance, no. It's my desire to have a good country. It is because I'm a patriot and I must apply the God-given ability to mobilize Kenyans for the benefit of the country. I'm not doing it because I have nothing personal against William Ruto. I have everything against what he stands for and what he does. I want good leadership in this country. And I'm offering myself for that position of president. And let nobody tell you that because I was removed from office, I cannot run. Section 75 of our Constitution says, yes, anybody removed through that method should not vie. But Section 99, Sabbatical 3, and the two sections must be read together, that anybody who has a challenge on matters of Chapter 6 of integrity cannot be stopped from vying until and unless he or she has exhausted all the remedies provided by the Constitution, all the way to the Supreme Court. And the two sections, the framework of the Constitution were clear. They must be read together. We are in court, in the Court of Appeal. We believe the Court of Appeal will give justice to Rigathi Gachagua and his supporters. In the unfortunate event that they also pronounce themselves in an absurd manner like the High Court, we still have another chance at the Supreme Court. In the meantime, we are preparing for elections. President Uhuru Kenyatta and William Ruto had very serious case against them of murder, rape, displacement, genocide, very serious things against them. But the court said no, they are innocent until, and they must be allowed to run. And Kenyans said, we will decide. And they ran and they won. Rigathi Gachagua has killed nobody. He has raped nobody. He has displaced nobody. All he has done, he has been punished because of standing with the people of Kenya. Because of saying Gen Zs are not criminals. Because of saying we should not steal from the people of Kenya. Because of saying people should not be evicted. What crime has Rigathi Gachagua committed? Let anybody tell me. Why would any court in this country deny me the right to pursue political office when I've done nothing? And the High Court pronounced itself that I was taken through an unfair process and I did not get the right to fair hearing. Then the same court allows the product of an unconstitutional process to stand. It's what you call a constitutional absurdity. I am persuaded that the judges of the Court of Appeal will apply sanity, will apply the law as it is read, and allow Rigathi Gachagua to be who he is. And I am determined to pursue political office because that is what Kenyans want. Number 3, Leon Major, yes, you guys said you are leaderless, partless, true. But for us to have meaningful change, a leader must be elected. A leader must be elected through a political party.
Yes.
So the reality of the Kenyan politics and our constitution is that the Gen Zs must belong to a certain party and they must back a certain leader, one way or another. It is my request that if the young people of Kenya so desires to fight Rigathi Gachagua to be that leader, it is my desire, it is my prayer, it is my request that the young people of Kenya identify and associate with the DCP party as a vehicle that will deliver the change that they desire. Thank you.
Tuweze kupata maswali pengine so that His Excellency our party leader aweze kujibu.
Okay, thank you. I want to endorse what our Excellency Rigathi Gachagua said. When we entered by-elections, and that is beginning 2025 and this year 2026, Rigathi Gachagua endorsed the leadership of young people. Wacha niseme kule Narok town tulikuwa na mheshimiwa anaitwa Masikonde. Pale Kariobangi North tukakuwa na mheshimiwa anaitwa Wanyoike. Na kule Kisa East tukakuwa na mheshimiwa anaitwa Aduda. Those are young people. Na 2026 tukakuwa na chokora wetu. Tunamjua ni nani? Sindio, this is the person who endorses young leadership. Na mkiniona hapa, si mimi ni kijana. Wewe ukijiangalia wewe si kijana. Thank you so much, Your Excellency. We want to thank you for the leadership, and we want to thank you especially for believing in youth leadership. Niseme, Sahi, I want to give the opportunity to the next 3 leaders from different counties to ask a question.
Probably there is one thing I did not respond to that was raised by Major. Ya kwamba hizi viti alisema ni ndogo ndogo. Siwachiwe vijana. Hakuna viti ndogo ndogo. Leadership is a very serious undertaking. These MCAs are not small people because they change lives. County assemblies oversight county governments to make sure that public resources allocated to the county are used prudently to the benefit of the people. They make laws that govern the county. So those seats are not small. Those are serious seats. And I'm very happy. Most of you young people have registered to run as MCAs. I came to Karatina, my hometown, last year. And the aspirants who are Gen Zs could not let anybody say anything. Everybody wants the Gen Zs. And I thought the Gen Zs are using their numerical strength to intimidate the elderly people. Then I asked the women who are my friends in the market. The women told me this time tunachagua majenzi. So I want to encourage you, run for these seats, run as MCs, run as members of parliament, run as senators. But those who will not make it, I agree. Nominated slots for DCP will not go to boyfriends and girlfriends. If you want to take care of your girlfriend, start for her a small business and take care of her. Senior, nominated slots in DCP will be for young people who have demonstrated hard work and loyalty to the cause and to the party. And I am checking, and I will be personally in charge. Let nobody tell you that kuna watu ati watapeana viti huko. Mimi mwenyewe naangalia hapo Nairobi City. I've already identified a young man called Jemo. Huyo kijana? Huyo kijana, this young man, I wish I had 10 young boys like this one. I will be a very happy leader. He is all over Nairobi working for the party. He is in Mukuru, he is in Kariobangi. Kijana amejitolea. That his name lazima itakuwa number 1 in the nomination list. Yeah. I monitor what's happening. In Nakuru, there is a young fellow called Jai. Yeah? This guy, sometimes you find him in Maela. Pahali hakuna barabara. Sometimes he is in Kureso. He is where? He's working hard. And many others. You people work hard. Hata wale wanatusukumia maneno mtandao. I am taking note. Naona wale wanatutetea na kutujenga. Hata kama ni pseudonym, mimi natafuta hii pseudonym ya nani? Zenio. So please, let me tell you, young people, work hard. The late John Mechoke told me, he called me to his office. He was an administrator like me. He told me, Rigathi Gachagua, governance is 2 words. And let nobody cheat you. Forget about what philosophers write about governance. Simple. Governance is reward and punishment. You reward those who do well. You punish those who do bad. That is governance. I am telling you today, work hard. I am taking note. And I'm not delegating this to anybody. I am personally monitoring the activities of our young people. And I want to make sure that all those who are very active and who are loyal to our party and to the liberation cause of removing William Ruto will be rewarded and affirmed. So, mpira kwenu.
Thank you, thank you. Mmesikia vile party leader amesema, we have an equal and an honest, true, fair, transparent fighting chance in this country. In 2027, we want to look at leadership. Okay. Sorry, Excellency.
There's another young girl from Oranga, tall, slender girl. Where is she? What is her name? Yeah? You are called who? Mimi sijui jina yako lakini nakuona. Huyu msichana huyu amejituma sana. Lazima wewe utakuwa kwa bunge ya Murang'a. Utakuwa huko ndani. You will be inside there. We will nominate you to the Murang'a County Assembly. And why not? Why not?
Kujituma. Kujituma. Na tujitume na DCP ama ni aje? Tujitume na nini? Na tunaona mzaya anaangalia, si ndio? Our party leader, His Excellency Rigathi Gachagua, he's monitoring. Mtu halali. Kuna wengine tunaona wamelala social media. But our party leader is very, very agile and is looking. The next question I want to welcome Student Caucus. Do we have the NEC member Student Caucus, Wilson, in the crowd? Yes, Wilson, welcome.
Wilson anakuja, nataka tuonyeshe party leader wetu kwamba sisi we are very active. Hapa kulikuwa na aspirant governors. Kiti chama cha DCP, tusimame wakati Wilson anakaribia. Governor. Jenzi ya DCP. Hii ni Nakuru County. Nakuru. Na chama gani? DCP. Huko anapokaribia senators aspirants wasimame. Yo hao aspirants wako wasimame. Women representatives wasimame. Women representatives wasimame. Hapa ni Nyandarua, pale ni Kajiado, wapi kwingine hatuoni? Tuko hapa, tuko Nyeri, tuko Kajiado tena, tuko wapi? Meru. Na Kilifi, everywhere in the country. MCAs ambao wanasimama na kiti cha DCP. Your Excellency, angalia. Your Excellency, hawa vijana wote wamesema wao hawatakuwa members na supporters peke yao, watakuwa paka aspirants. Na
Nimesikia wanauliza mambo ya women rep. Uliza women rep. All right. Sawa. Na wasalimu nyote, hamjambo. Pande hii mnaniona vizuri? Pande hii mnaniona vizuri? Hapa katikati mnaniona vizuri? Pande hii mnaniona vizuri? Asanteni. Kwa majina ni Wilson Kanyago and I represent the student caucus and I am the chairperson. So we have a question for you here, Your Excellency, and it begins like this. We have seen governments around the world respond to digitally organized youth protests in very different ways. Some go through dialogue and reforms, and others go through policing, restrictions, and attempts to control digital spaces. If DCP forms the next government and faces leaderless, digitally mobilized youth, movement protesting about unemployment, corruption, the cost of living, or broken promises, what would you do in your government? That is question one. And perhaps the bigger question is, will your government see an angry person as an enemy of the state or as a citizen whose government has a responsibility to listen? Kwa sababu sisi huwa tunasikiza nini? Bas. I have also a few questions. Nilikuwa nimejiandikia pale nyumbani. Si mnajiona nimejipanga? Nimejipanga vizuri. Mimi saa ingine huwa ninaona His Excellency akipanda mahali huwa anapanda na kakaratasi kama hii. Alafu unaona ndio anafinya kasongo kabisa. Sasa mimi nimechukua hii, nimesema I want to be like my party leader. All right. First of all, I will want to, as the student caucus, comrades power, comrades power, comrades tibim, comrades finya. Asante. We would want to say thank you so much for giving us this chance and opportunity to come here to Wamunyoro. Kuna wengine wametoka Western pale Shamahoho. Wamekuja all the way na lazima wasikize His Excellency Rigathi Gachagua. And of course is to acknowledge your strength to make Kenya better again. Even though I quote what you always say, you regret, because among the biggest mistakes, it was done by you. But you will want to restructure and make Kenya again. Ingekuwa ni mimi, personally, ningekuwa nime give up na nimesema mujipange. Sisi kama comrades, you are our presidential candidate because during the 2022 Gen Z maandamano, he was the only, 2024, makosa ni, he was the only principal who said we need to sit down and listen to these people, what they are saying. Yet, jioni, kuna mwingine alituita criminals and violence human beings. Terrorists. So, kwa hayo, tungependa kuendorse His Excellency, specifically, Gen Z. Kusema ukweli, we see a father figure to you, in you, sorry. Haya, ikifika, wacha nisisome hiyo. Hiyo. Asante. We have asked about the unemployment. Na hii Kenya, mahali imefika. You go to university, unasoma 4 years or 6 years, depending with your degree. Sindio? Lakini, if you don't know someone who knows someone, and that someone knows, hiyo kazi utapata kweli. So, we want Your Excellency to actually answer the unemployment and uncertainty after graduation. Because currently, KMTCs, wacha hata mimi niko na Intel kidogo. KMTCs huwa wana graduate 20,500 students every year. And only 5,000 are given jobs. Hiyo ina make sense kweli? Hao wengine wote waenda wapi? Si ndio? The last thing, let me finish. Thank you. We have the funding model. We really request you to pick a vita hii funding model. Kwa sababu haitasaidia hao vijana. It will not help them at all because there is delay in disbursements and the help itself identifies inadequate funding and just for an equalizer in everybody's life. Akisha soma apate hiyo degree. Si mambo yake hapo mbele iko sawa? Sawa. Asanti kwa hayo mengi na machache, nimeshukuru.
Thank you so much, Your Excellency. The new funding model for the students has been a quagmire, something we debate on national television and Pale ground. Allow me to invite someone else from Marsabit, Roba Boru. Welcome. Vijana wa Borana, Your Excellency, wamekuwa wakileta shida sana, hawachi kubali. Uko wana abduct wazee wao. Huyu kijana anaitwa Roba Boru amekuwa akinisumbua every day. Ananiambia kwamba lazima utetee vijana wa Borana. Welcome and allow us to ask you a question.
Yes, all protocols observed. Good afternoon. I'm Roba Golicha Boru. Lakini huko nyumbani watu wananiita area MP. Yes, Duale tayari ameenda, tunangoja afike. Tayari ameenda. So they call me area MP kwa sababu huko kwetu serikali imekuwa kitunyanyasa. Apart from physical development, the government launched a program called Onjoa Jangili. They abducted around 84 youths from Marsabit. As youth tumejaribu kupigana na hii challenge. Tumecause maandamano, tumecause demonstration. Tumeweza kuwarudisha nyumbani. But there are 2 young men who are still remaining unknown. They were abducted on 7th January 2026 and their whereabouts is still not known. They are from Bori location. One of them is called Boruguyo Jilo and the other one is called Alake Malicha. The other one is called Alake Malicha. Kindly, Your Excellency, would like you to address and bring to attention of the public about the whereabouts of those 2 boys. Now, my question is, can a young candidate survive the political jungle? Because in Kenya, politics is all about financial muscle. And most of young people, we don't have the resource, we don't have the capability. But we have very brilliant youths. We have very brilliant youths who are bubbling with ideas. They know how to drive this country ahead. But the political space is going to be flooded with, let me call the deep state in terms of resource. Watu watakota pesa, watenda pale ground, na sisi vijana tutaweza kunyanyaswa. Kindly, can you address on that? Thank you so much.
Makofi ya vijana wa Borana na pale Marsabit wapigie makofi. Wanapitia abduction, wanapitia execution. Lakini nakumbuka nipigia simu akaniambia naenda off na wananifuata. Nisipopatikana tena ni hivyo. This is a young gentleman, Your Excellency, from Marsabit community fighting for one term. Your Excellency, young people hatuna mbele wala nyuma. Tunayo. Mimi hata wakinichukua, mimi sina kitu ya kulose. Uko na kitu ya kulose? Nifuuliza tu tuko nayo ama ni kweli si kweli? We don't care, your party leader. So party leader, our hope is in you. And I know the pressure is a lot and it's mounting. But we know you can make it for us. All kura zote za Gen Z ni zako, Your Excellency. I want to give you the opportunity to respond.
Thank you very much, Wilson from the Student Caucus. You're asking about the future, the safety of the digital space in our administration. I want to assure you that some of us have accepted technology as a way of life, and not anybody stupid would fight this technology. It's the way we communicate, it's the way people get to move business. Nothing now today is being done manually. I want to say that in enhancing our democratic space, everybody will be allowed to express themselves digitally. And this issue of people being suppressed because of digital expression is a thing we will not allow. Again, you have asked a very good question. Whether those who criticize our new administration will be seen as enemies of the state. That is what we are fighting. The use of the criminal justice system to suppress dissent, to subvert democracy, and to enhance violation of human rights. I want to give a commitment that our administration, and you'll be partners with us, you are the people who is going to run the Ministry of ICT. What business do you have? What business do you have giving William Kabogo as Minister of ICT? Yeah? I mean, surely, you know, there are some jokes that is really an insult to the people of Kenya and to our young people. Yeah? Why would you want to give a William Kabogo to run the Ministry of ICT? We are very young people who are software engineers with various capacities who are experts in artificial intelligence, who will really revolutionize digital technology. So we cannot have a government that is an enemy of the people. We will allow institutions of oversight to prevail. A good government is the one that is criticized. None of us is perfect. Power corrupts. Absolute power corrupts absolutely. Even I, Rigathi Gachagua, if nobody checks me, chances are people around you push you to become a dictator. There must be institutions of oversight. And we must allow people to speak and speak freely. That is what I must tell you. You ask whether we shall listen to the people. Of course, our party, our motto and slogan is listening to our Kenya. We cannot be listening to Kenyans today, then we stop listening after we form government. You'll be saying one term after 6 months. You think I don't know? Mimi najua, mimi I'm not like Kasongo. Hiyo Kasongo najua kichwa yake ni ngumu. Na masikio ameweka pamba. Utakosa kusikiza Wakenya namna gani? The problems William Ruto is facing today is because he refused to listen to the ground. He was elected as a very popular president. I was with him. And we were elected, we were very popular. He was not spending any money to speak to anybody. Today, to do a meeting here in Karatina, he has to spend 20 million. His fellow, this soprano, cannot do a meeting without giving people 2,000. The minute you start paying people to listen to you, you have lost it. Because they don't care what you are saying. It's just a transaction, isn't it? People are just transactional. Nasema hii Kasongo vile anaenda nyumbani, wacha tumusikize tu hata kama ni uongo atulipe twende. I must continue listening to the people of Kenya. And I tried to guide him. I sat him down. I was a very good deputy. I said, Mr. President, you are losing it. Kelele imezidi. Please, let's listen to the people. When the Gen Z started making a lot of noise, wakaanza kuchora yeye ameko kwa jeneza, he was very bitter. Nikamuuliza hata ukioko kwa jeneza kwani umekufa? What is your problem? Why are you bitter? This is just a way of expression. So I told him, let's listen to these young people. He said, no, let them be arrested and abducted and tortured and killed. Yeah. I know because I was with him. I saw him transform from a popular president to a dictator to a very unpopular leader by simply not listening to the people. Yeah? Or he's a goon. Or he has transformed now into a goon. Now, hata mumenichanua hiyo siku anajua. Kuanzia kesho nitaanza kueject. Asante sana. Mumenisaidia sana. Let me tell you. I saw Tuanze leo. Haya, sawa. I am telling you, I saw it. A very popular leader elected. Tukiwa nae pale. Within 6 months, he started going down. I pleaded with him, please, let's listen to the people. He told me, no, you don't do what is popular, you do what is right. I told him, Mr. President, if the majority of the people who elected you are saying it is not right, you cannot insist it is right. Listen to them because they are your employers. Bana hakuna uchaguzi bana, hiyo ni mambo ya next year but one. I said, listen to the people. They are saying this finance bill, they cannot accept. Please don't force it on them. You will have an egg on your face. Wewe unataka kupinga serikali ukiwa ndani? No, I'm just being a good advisor. I'm just advising you because I'm listening to the people myself. So, ameenda, ametransform, kutoka president, amependwa na watu, amekuwa dictator, amekuwa mwizi, ameua watu, finally amekuwa goon. So, one of these days, when I retire, because I'm a student of literature and I like writing, I'll write a book. Yeah? Sindio? The transformation of a leader to a goon. Asante sana. Then, of course, Wilson ameuliza mambo ya certainty of employment after graduation. We just have to fix our country and we just have to be very realistic. We have to work on manufacturing and import substitution so that we create industries to employ our young people. We have to start agro-processing. We have to start value addition. We must create means of employment. And this is something we have to work on very, very, very seriously. Forget about hii mjengo anasema tumeandika watu milioni, ni uongo. You know? Sasa, okay, watu ya mjengo, okay, wale wamepata wachache. Na hawa graduates? Hata hiyo walipi? Hata kwa hii mjengo walipi? Sasa ona. So, now, good people. University financing model. We don't have to wait for next year. The way to come up with a good university education financing model is by involving all the stakeholders. The students, the lecturers, education officials, and parents as well. And since you guys are telling me that next year we shall chase away William Ruto and have a new government, why don't we start having a discussion so that by the time we take over, the model is ready, it's just applying, isn't it? So I'll propose university students, the ones we have. Last my people, we put up a small team of student leaders in the universities. We'll get some parents, we'll get some lecturers. We start working behind the scenes by consulting all the stakeholders on what is an ideal university education financing model that can serve our country well. So that by the time elections are held, by the time we are sworn in, we immediately implement what has been agreed on. Then, was that the last one? Or was there another one? Iko Boru kutoka Marsabit. It is true, abductions, forced disappearances, extrajudicial killings are rampant, taking place in Isiolo, Marsabit, Wajir, Mandera, Garissa, Madare, and everywhere. Homa Bay. Kwanza Homa Bay was a massacre. And one of the areas, one of the cardinal responsibility of any government in the world is to protect life and property. William Ruto has failed in all fields: education, health, the economy, everything. But the one thing we shall never forgive him is the insecurity in the country, where he has surrendered National Police Service mandate to goons. So, where people are not sure, I had a delegation from Isiolo this morning and Marsabit. They were telling me, when you go to sleep, you are not sure you will wake up, because people are likely to attack your manyata, kill you, and steal your cattle. When you travel from point A to B, you are not sure. And this young boy, Mutukutu William Ruto ameweka, huyu Mukomen, viatu 1 million, saa 800,000, mushipi 1,600,000. The guy is walking around with about 5 million on his own. He is telling us, no, unajua, it's so disrespecting the people of Kenya, kuwatharau wa Kenya, that if you know where goons are and the police confirm, please don't go there, go somewhere else. What is he telling us? If the police know the goons are there, they arrest them and take them to court. But this is a man who is so arrogant. They have stolen so much money. They are wallowing in opulence. They have too much money and power that he has the audacity to tell the people of Kenya, please, it is your mistake if goons hurt you. Why are you going to where the goons are? And the police have confirmed the goons are there. Yesterday, I think the MP from Mokoroine said something very good in church. He said, William Ruto, please start a department on goonism that can give 411 to Kenyans on where the goons are, so that they don't have to go there. Because as these goons are everywhere. Police and goons, you cannot tell the difference. Since Kenyans have no way of knowing where the goons are, then if what Mukomen said is what needs to happen, that Kenyans need to avoid where the goons are. And since he said the police confirm where the goons are, can the National Police Service start a small department for information purposes, so that every day, the way they inform us on weather, the way they tell us it will rain, there will be sunshine, sidio? So tunaambiwa leo, pande ya Mathare iko goons, musiende huko. Pande ya Karatina iko goons, musiende huko. Lakini swali yangu ni hii, since these goons are everywhere, unless Mukomen anasema tuhamie Tanzania ama Uganda, I don't know what we'll do. Thank you very much. Next.
Let's have the last round of questions.
Yes. Thank you, MC. We thank you, Your Excellency Rigathi Gachagua, for continuously engaging young people. Hivi tu ndo vijana tunatakanga, ama ni aje? Tuongeleshwe tu, tuzungumzane, tusikizane, ama ni aje? Top shota majezi, top shota! Tupo! Aya, sawa. As I welcome Women League, Margaret Wethegeni, Your Excellency, the Youth League is a caucus that is acting as a pipeline to create the next generation of young women leaders. Your Excellency, I want to thank you extremely for allowing me and giving me the opportunity to lead at national level the DCP Youth League. And through that, I'm also extending a hand. And I want to say that I have Grace Jengo Kule Nyeri. I am mentoring her to be the next leader through you, Your Excellency, and it's a pipeline for you. Tafadhali mpigieni Grace Jengo makofi. Nataka kwa kusema niko na Lydia Lanoi pale Narok. Next leaders generation tunawaona pale. Nataka kusema pale Taita Taveta, Habiba umefika. Your Excellency, Habiba is also on her way. And I also want to say, Kisumu, tuko na youth leader, mwanamuke ako wapi? Veronica Blessing. Karibu sana Wamunyoro. Your Excellency, we thank you so much for honoring young women in leadership. And we know in you, we are going to be as powerful as Reverend Dorcas. Have you seen her in the podium? Have you seen her in her element? We thank you, Your Excellency. Tusema either gani umefika, hujafika bado, ufika haraka sana. Please come here and ask the next question.
Sawa. Hello. Vijana hi. Buddies hi. Kwa majina naitwa Margaret Njeri Waithegeni kutoka Laikipia. Na mimi nilipatana mara ya kwanza na His Excellency wakati ambapo nilienda shule ya Tumutumu Girls High School. I can attest that he mentored us, he inspired us, and he showed up for us. Mama boys, you showed up for us like a mother. You prayed for us. You showed up for us in many ways, and you motivated us to actually see sky as not the limit. But now sisi tumekuja hapa, tumemaliza shule, tumekufuata Your Excellency, tumeingia kwa chama. We want to be mentored. We want to grow. We want to be as fierce as Honorable Jane Njeri. We want to be as fierce as, Senator Medhu. So this is my question. We keep hearing that young people are leaders of tomorrow, but tomorrow keeps moving. Does DCP have a structured mentorship program that connects young aspiring politicians with experienced leaders and gives them the skills, networks, and confidence to actually run for office? Si tunataka baddies wakuwe kwa ballot? Mnataka baddies wakuwe kwa ballot? Harambe! Harambe! Asante sana.
Thank you. This juncture, Buddy, thank you. At this juncture, I want to welcome the Disability League higher. Representative of the Disability League, welcome, please. Tuulize swali. Tusalimia party leader pale. Na tunataka ulize swali kuhusu asalimia mama boys. Ama mnasema je maneno mama boys nyinyi? Hapo gatekeep by wazi. Haya sawa, tuulize swali.
Vijana power. Vijana power. Thank you very much. Kwa sababu leo this is a consultative meeting, sitapaza sauti sana. Your Excellency, the elected leaders, my name is Haya Dennis. Natoka eneo za Bondo, kule ambako kule ambapo tulikuwa na mzee wetu Raila. Yeye ni jirani yangu. Tuliposikia huu mwito, sisi tulifurahi. Kwa sababu kwa muda mrefu tumetamani sana tuone party leader wetu na tusikizwe na party leader wetu. Nilikuja na watu wengi wa DCP na wamekaa hapa mbele. Hatungeweza kuwa wengi sana, lakini tuko wengi. This is a representation of very many persons with disability in this country who are ready to stand with the party. For time memorial, we have been having political parties in this country who have been having disability for formality purposes. That pains us. Na kwa sababu hiyo, mimi nilipokuwa kule mrengo wa ODM, wakati ilipofika nilisema sitakaa hapa tena, na nikakuja DCP. Bado nilikuwa mtu mmoja na tukakuwa wachache na tukakuwa wengi. Sasa tulipokuja hapa tulisema kwamba sisi ni watu ya one term. Sasa kwa sababu hiyo, Your Excellency, before niulize swali, nilipokuwa nimekaa pale, hao watu wananisomea sana ati haya tumekuja kuona His Excellency na hata hatujui. I think this is the only league mwenye hujawajua sana. Mimi ndio chairperson ya Disability League. Niko hapa na kina Mushiri, niko hapa na SG Kamau Mbugwa, niko hapa na coordinator kutoka Nakuru anaitwa James Mbugwa. Huyu wa mano alishikwa akapelekwa jela, na wakati IPOA alipoingilia kesi yake walitupulia mbali. Those are things that we want you to answer today. Tafadhali, na watu wengi pia wako hapa. Tuko pia na watu hearing impairment, deaf community. Wamekuwa represented hapa na wachache. Ningependa wasimame wao pia muwaone. Kando na hiyo, Your Excellency, tuko na aspirants hapa kwa Disability League. Just imagine. Wao pia ningependa wasimame uwaone the aspirants. Niko hapa na Mchiri, niko hapa na Kamau, niko pale na Marian, Maina, na hao watu wengine wote. Na Teddy pia ako pale na ule mwenzangu. We are coming here as an asset. For many times, disability has always been looked at as a liability. We are no longer coming here as a liability. And for your information, we have a plan. Hiyo plan ni ya kwamba we want to walk across the country. We want to mobilize over 300,000 persons with disability with the card. Na unajua sisi tunakuja kama we are having a ripple effect kwa party. Kwa sababu huyu Kamau hapa, for example, ametembea na guide wake. Huyu Mshiri ako na guides kama 5 wenye wako hapa. Wakati au 300,000 wanakuja kwa party, they are coming like 300,000 times 3 or 5. Hiyo kura karibu imeingia 1,000,000. Na hao wote ni ya DCP. Sasa tafadhali, kwa sababu ni ya muda, ningependa hao watu waseme jina yao. Hii Mshiri dogo tu. Wamesema time imeenda. Lakini wacha niulize swali sasa. Swali niko nayo ni kwamba nimeona, na kwa sababu mimi pia ni vijana, wamesema nomination. Sisi pia tunaliza hiyo swali. Huyu Mshiri akisimama pale Kariobangi North, si uache yeye akimbie peke yake? Wamesema hapana, lakini akisimama hivyo, tafadhali anaweza kuwa na ile assurance ya security. Kwa sababu yeye haezi kimbia wakati ile vurugu imetokea. Number 2, tuko na zile vitu kwa constitution inaitwa 5% of every job opportunity. Like, Your Excellency, it lacks what we call penalty. It is very vague and vacant. Kwamba it is very optional kwamba the organizations can decide to employ or not. We want you to put it that there will be a penalty for those organizations that will not have 5% representation for persons with disability in this country, in your next government. We have a proposal there that we'll request to be presented to you in your due time if you allow us. bado tuko na wewe hapa. Baada hii tunaomba utuone nyuma ya tent, sisi kama persons with disability, ndio hiyo watu wote uwajue tafadhali. Thank you very much. Vijana power. Asante sana.
Thank you so much, Dennis Haya, Your Excellency. The representative of disabilities only asking for inclusion. And I know inclusion what it means, kwa sababu sisi kama akina mama tumekuwa tukipigania 2/3 na hadi walewa haijapatikana. But we know, Your Excellency, with you disability na women inclusion itakuwa pale mbele, kipaumbele. Swali yetu ya mwisho, Your Excellency, so that you can respond to us. And as I ask Mike Steve kutoka kule Murang'a, who is the county youth leader wa Murang'a na ni medic. Huyu alipigwa risasi karibu 5-6 akiwa Olkalao akipigania chama. Aulize swali ya mwisho.
Your Excellency, and the 6th President of Kenya, Her Excellency Dr. Reverend Dorcas, na majenzi wenzangu, harambe! Harambe! Kwa majina, mimi naitwa Mike Steve. And Your Excellency, today, I have a humble request. I love the good job our lawyers do, read by Mheshimiwa Njeri Maina. Kila time mwenzetu wameshikwa, wanaungana, wanaenda wanamtetea. Mimi kama medic, I'm a doctor by profession. Ningetaka utupatie ruhusa. Pia sisi kama madaktari, when I look at this all, and I know several doctors wako DCP, na several nurses na pia pharmacists. Pia sisi tungetaka tukue na kikundi. Ili tunapoenda kule campaigns ama kule rallies, when one of us is injured, tunamshughulikia mbio, anarudi kwa ground, anafukuza kasongo.
Thank you very much.
Your Excellency, kwa bahati mbaya tunaongozwa na CS ambaye hana clue yoyote. Aklule CS wa health. Sinamjua? Yule mse wa kule juu. Si ndio? Your Excellency, as the young people we are able, and because you'll be our president. Mimi kama jenzi hata hiyo kiti ya CS tunaweza sukuma nayo ya health, si ndio? Because at least tunaomba, sababu tumeona pale tunaenda katika campaign zetu ama rallies, most of the gens are injured. Kama venye I was injured kule Olkarau. Tungetaka tafadhali tupe ruhusa tuweze at least kuwa na kikundi cha hao madaktari, tunashughulikia mmoja wetu anarudi kwa siasa. Mwisho kabisa, I want to assure you, I come from Murang'a. Murang'a hoye. Murang'a hoye. The gens from Murang'a are fully behind you. Na Your Excellency, usiwe na shaka. Pare Murang'a there was a proxy party imekuja hapa imeziduliwa. But the youth of Murang'a are right behind you, and you assure you, kura zote za Murang'a, mimi nimeongoza tukokadi. Mimi nimeongoza the mass voter registration, and we can assure you the numbers of Murang'a manzi hizo zitasil kila kitu. Vijana hoye. Kwa mengi na machache, nashukuru sana, asante.
Thank you, Your Excellency. We give you the opportunity to respond. Thank you.
Thank you very much. Margaret, let nobody tell you that you are leaders of tomorrow. That's an insult. Hiyo ni kutukano. Leadership ya hii nchi is 18 and above. Are you 18? Yes. So why is somebody telling you that you are a leader of tomorrow? You are the leaders of today and tomorrow. You are the present and the future. I want to encourage you, good people. Come out and lead. Go and look for these positions. You guys are the majority. Why would you lose the seat unless you people don't love one another? Persuade your colleagues that this is your time. I don't want anybody to tell you are the leaders of tomorrow. We have a very strong mentorship program. If you check in the party, the elected leaders I have, Akina Methu, Akina Jane Jerry, Akina Karungo Thangwa, I allow them to flourish. Mimi siwafuniki. Many leaders don't want young people to flourish. They feel insecure. I'm not insecure. Hii vijana wakiongoza hata mimi nipumzike. Si ndio mzuri? Yeah. If they can take over and run this country, mimi nikae hapa na Reverend Dorcas tungoje watuletee chakula mwisho wa mwezi. Iko makosa gani? I want to be the leader. My legacy, I want to live in this country. I want to be that leader who mentored young leaders and gave them space and made sure they are solid leaders. Iko mtu alikuja kuniambia juzi, hii akina Medhu usiwakubalia waende sana. Watu wanaweza kuja wasahau wewe waende kwa hao. Nikamuuliza hata wakienda na hao na ni watoto wangu, iko makosa gani? What is the problem? We must be genuine. Why do we have a problem in ODM? After the death of Raila Odinga, he built a very strong political party. It's one of his greatest legacies, a strong political party. But he never mentored anybody. After his death, the party is up for grabs. There is nobody. There is no succession plan. Ile iko imeuzwa. Si imeuzwa? Sasa surely na sina ubaya. Huyo mzee anaitwa Oburu. Can he take that party anywhere? Niliona juzi akisoma anasema nimeshindwa kusoma, rais enda ujisome. But if the right honorable Raila Odinga had probably allowed Babu Owino to grow. Yeah? If I was Raila Odinga, I am not. If I were him, I would have mentored Babu Owino. Today, that party would be very strong. And he would negotiate with Ruto or with Rigiji as an equal. Saa hii wanapanga hapo na Ruto. Ile mzee amepatia hiyo chama hata kusoma ni shida. So, akienda negotiation na Kasongo, can he negotiate anything? Si atamwambia Kasongo ile maneno amekuja naye atampatia Kasongo asome. Si Kasongo atabadilisha? Si mnamjua? Sasa akija vile alifanya Naivasha, anamwambia Kasongo ile maneno tuko nayo nenda usomee mbele, ninashindwa kusoma. Sasa wakiandika ile maneno ODM na anataka apatie Kasongo ajisomee, si Kasongo atabadilisha? Let us be genuine.